All right, HBCUSportsOnline.com, here with Corey Moss, Senior Vice President of the Collegiate Licensing Company. Good deal. We want to talk today a little bit about HBCUs and trademark licensing. So with that, let's kind of define it first. What is trademark licensing? What does the CLC, the Collegiate Licensing Company, do in terms of brand management, brand development, brand protection? Explain that to us.
Okay. Well, just from the start, trademark licensing is basically granting someone the right to use a trademark that is owned by someone else. So, for in case of Hampton University owns the rights to its marks, and so they license it out to manufacturers to produce T-shirts, cups, mugs, license plates, whatever it may be, but they are the trademark owner, and so they reach an agreement with that particular manufacturer to produce the product and pay them a portion of the proceeds for the rights to use that. And so that's kind of in essence just the gist of trademark licensing. What CLC does as an agent is we help foster those relationships and manage those relationships for them and protect their marks and help them develop their marks. So first off is protection. We want to make sure that the university owns its mark, and that then as we go out and allow others to use it on those products, that they're using it in the proper manner, that they're submitting the products for the university's approval on everything that is produced, that there's a contract in place that is legally binding to hold them to different policies and procedures, and then also the royalty payments. And so let me just give you a quick example of that. So let's just say a manufacturer like, let's say Nike, for instance, produces a T-shirt with Hampton University on it. They sell that T-shirt, let's say, for $10 to Foot Locker. Foot Locker then sells that $10 T-shirt probably for $20 maybe. On that $10 T-shirt, Hampton's royalty rate may be somewhere between 8 or 10%. I'm not sure exactly what Hampton's is, but let's say it's 8%. Of that $10, 8% would come back to either the university, or in our case, for Howard or Grambling or Southern or Florida A&M, those schools that we do represent, that 8% of that $10, so that's 80 cents, would come back to CLC for the use of that mark. And now of that 80 cents, off of that one T-shirt, we pay a lion's share back to the university, and we keep a small portion of that fee for the services that we provide. And so of that large portion of that 80 cents that goes back to that school for that one T-shirt that's being sold, they put all those funds into funding scholarships, facilities, athletic programs, university programs, depending on the specific institution, that money may go to different places to help, continue to grow their university. So that's just kind of a quick understanding of licensing and how the revenue is generated and where it goes.
Good deal. You mentioned policing the different vendors, licensees. We often hear the term bootleg. What does that mean? What is bootleg merchandise, and how can we recognize it as consumers?
Okay. Bootleg merchandise is basically someone producing the product that did not obtain a license. And so, as I talked about, Hampton or Florida A&M or anyone owns their rights. You have to have a contract in place, and they have to have given you the rights to reproduce their mark on a product. A bootleg product is someone that didn't follow that process, didn't complete it, doesn't have a contract, and so they have not followed all the procedures that a school may have in place. A bootleg product may not pass the quality standards. They may not have used the right logo. They didn't get the design approved. They may be using irregular products, where, like in a T-shirt, you may notice that a tag may be cut in the back. That lets you know it's an irregular shirt, that, one sleeve may be shorter than the other. Just didn't go through all of the policies, procedures, and guidelines that a school has in place. Where you can probably, and that all may not make sense to just your average consumer walking down the street at a Florida A&M game, but where you can probably identify quickly for yourself is if somebody may be walking down the street with a duffel bag and they're just pulling T-shirts out saying, hey, get one for $5, get one for $5, that is probably, in most cases, a bootleg T-shirt, because they cannot, if they're walking with a duffel bag on campus, they haven't gotten a vending permit to sell, they may not be paying the state taxes, they may not be paying the university for that spot on campus to sell. And then when you actually pull the T-shirt out, there's ways that you can look at it. You know, our officially licensed collegiate product label or hologram should be on there. You should be able to identify what company actually produced the product. So you should see a company name somewhere on the product, and you should expect and you should demand that it be of a quality product. And so those are just some quick things that can help you identify whether or not it's bootleg or not. And so we're out with our staff at all the major games, policing and making sure that people aren't selling the bootleg product.
Corey, thanks a lot. This has been another edition of Moneyball, HBCUs, and Trademark Licensing. This is Corey Moss, with Senior Vice President of CLC, Russell Clark, HBCUSportsOnline.com. Till the next time.
Thank you.